Show no mercy! Yeah!
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of evil!
Flames, purge!
Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be going over how to play Citlali with Diluc, using his regular playstyle and also with the plunge playstyle. And I'm also going to show some rotations from Mavuika and Gaming, just because I've also been testing those characters with her. So far, I think that she is pretty much what I expected. She buffs your damage by a decent amount, so you're going to see some really high numbers. And her application is actually better than I thought it would be. So the plunge teams with Xianyun are actually, I think, probably a slight upgrade if you do the right combos. And at the very least, a side grade compared to Farina, which is a very good thing. Alright, so for the Diluc teams, it's going to involve Diluc, Bennett, Citlali as a core, and then Kazuha or Sucrose or Xianyun as the fourth slot. So for most of these, for all these rotations actually, it has C6 Bennett because of the way Citlali's application works. So I assumed that she would just be exactly like Rosaria, but actually her burst summons this skull that explodes right after, and just the timing works out that you can actually front load a lot of your cryo application. So you really want to be applying cryo right after you use her burst, which means that Diluc's burst with its animation time does not really fit into that goal. So for these rotations, I use C6 Bennett. There might be non-C6 Bennett rotations that are possible, but I just haven't gotten around to them yet. So that's what's going to be in this video. So for all the teams, this is the Citlali build I'm running. I'm running Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. It's used in a decent amount of the rotations. I'll point it out whenever it is. For the artifacts, I'm running Scroll and going Energy Recharge, EM. I think unless your ER subs are absolutely crazy, this is probably the stat distribution you want. And then on the substats, you just want Elemental Mastery and Energy Recharge as the two stats you're aiming for. Constellation, she's C0, and these are her talents right now. And these are her overall stats. I'm sitting at around 190 ER. I think a little bit more than this is probably more comfortable, but I definitely aim for as much ER as you can get. So with Kazuha and Sucrose, I'm going to show a rotation where you infuse their burst in cryo, which allows you to do 7 melts. And I'll also show a rotation where you don't bother with that at all, and you can still get 6 melts that way, and it's a lot simpler to use, and it has some benefits. So for Kazuha specifically, it lets you transfer TTDS because you can't do that when you infuse his burst with cryo. And for Sucrose, while you can still use TTDS for her team, you can't reliably burst on Sucrose every rotation just because her energy cost is really high. I don't think it's really worth building for ER just to do 1 extra melt. So I'm going to show both rotations for Kazuha and Sucrose. And then for the Xianyun teams, there's 6 plunges, which I think is completely doable by just plunging whenever you see a cryo aura. And then there's 7 plunges, which basically requires you to swap to Diluc and start plunging very fast with very fast cancels. And it is technically doable, but not very realistic from a practical standpoint. And then for Gaming and Mavuika, I'm going to show one team of each for them, just the ones that I've tested basically. For Mavuika, it's going to be Bennett, Citlali, and xilonen. And for Gaming, it's going to be the same team as Diluc and mostly similar rotation as well.
Show no mercy! Yeah!
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of evil!
Flames, purge!
Wind strike! Get to work! Citlali, beats Papa. Get him! Make way, 'cause teamwork is dreamwork. Suffer the wrath of East.
So overall, I'm pretty happy with how Citlali turned out. I think she's a solid upgrade for Diluc's regular playstyle, and at least a side grade for his plunge playstyle, although I think situationally she can just be better than Farina, especially if you have some constellations, which I will be pulling for. So I'm hoping I'm able to get her to C2 by the end of the banner. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was helpful for learning how to play her in certain teams, and thank you for watching.